People often say that happiness is having someone by your side to share with, being cared for, looked after, having someone remind you of each meal and sleep. But have you ever asked yourself, why does my joy have to wait for the presence of another person? Since when has the feeling of loneliness been associated with sadness, deprivation, or even fear? Being alone, is it really unhappy, incomplete as we often think? Actually, you have always lived well, and even very well, throughout all these years. Since you were little, you have known how to stand up after every fall. As you grew up, you faced many challenges on your own, went through rainy days, wiped your own tears, and hugged yourself to sleep at night. You have overcome countless things without needing anyone by your side to remind or encourage you. You wake up on time, make yourself a cup of coffee, remind yourself to eat properly, take care of yourself when you're sick, and motivate yourself to try every day. Sometimes you may long for a word of concern, a hug, or a gentle hand to hold, but those are just things that add a little color to your life, not conditions required for you to be happy. People often mistakenly think that being single means being lonely, but in fact, being single is the best time for you to learn how to love yourself. It is when you are free to do what you like, try new things, and discover hidden corners of your soul that you had never noticed before. You can spend time on hobbies, passions, travel to places you want, meet new friends, and most importantly, improve yourself day by day. When you learn how to create joy for yourself, you will realize that happiness is not about waiting for someone to fill the gaps. Happiness is when you feel at peace with yourself, grateful for what you have, and cherish every moment of life. You can laugh alone while watching a comedy, treat yourself to a delicious meal after a hard day's work, and encourage yourself whenever you feel tired. All these simple things, when combined, are happiness. Perhaps we should learn to love ourselves first before expecting someone else to love us. Don't let society's standards, scrutinizing eyes, or gossip make you feel pressured to have a relationship to prove your self-worth. You don't need to have a lover to be valuable. You don't need to get married to be considered mature. And you don't need someone by your side to be allowed to be happy. Just live fully with what you have, improve yourself every day, and one day, the right person will naturally appear, like a gift that life gives to you. When you are the best version of yourself, you will attract the best people to be around you. When you are confident, independent, and know how to love yourself, you will no longer feel lonely even when you are alone, because you know that you deserve to be loved, and you can create happiness for yourself. A good relationship is not a place where you seek salvation, but a place where two people share joy together, grow together, and become better every day. And if today you are still single, consider it a privilege. Take the time to listen to yourself, to understand the deepest desires within your heart. Learn to care for your soul and body. Learn to forgive the mistakes of the past. Learn to let go of things that no longer fit. Don't rush and don't worry. Everyone has their own journey, their own time to meet the right companion. Happiness is not the destination, but the journey you go through every day. If one day that person appears, let them see that you are an independent, strong, and happy individual. They will not come to fill your voids, but to share joy with you and experience new things in life together. At that time, your happiness will no longer be dependent, but a resonance, a joy multiplied many times over. But whether someone comes or not, remember this: you can completely live happily with just yourself. Don't be afraid of being alone. Don't fear loneliness. Confidently walk your own path, create small joys for yourself, and make each day a memorable one. Because in the end, the longest-lasting companion with you is yourself. So, love yourself, cherish yourself, and be happy with yourself before expecting anyone else to come by your side. Alone, you can still live happily, even very happily. And when you are truly happy with yourself, you will be ready to open your heart to receive other good things in the most natural and gentle way.